Our core blitz is A3 seam. When we run A3 seam, we are going to strike our tackles like always, but they have to understand if pass shows, they need to get width. If it's a run situation, they're going to play technique. We've let our backers show too much. We want them to come from a little more depth. And when we teach this blitz, we're going to spark to the outside of the B gap, spark to the outside of the B gap, and we're going to bring our linebackers. Anything that looks like an ISO, our blitzing backers take on with the outside shoulder and spill. B should be from depth. In fellas, we name it simply. If we want to blitz the A gap, we call it A. If we want to blitz the B gap, we name it B. Why? Kids don't forget it, okay? Ends have the same technique. Strike and play technique. If pass shows, get width. He's going to flush to you. Our tackles will spark the inside of the A gap. Our Mike and our backer will come from a little bit more depth than they have been. And if they get a lead block, they will take it on with the outside shoulder and spill. One of our stunts we've been doing a ton of in the last 3 years is blade. In blade, we actually have our tackle strike. We have him pick or strike the offensive tackle. So if he's going to zone block, we want to strike and ear hole him and knock him out of the picture as we bring the end underneath to the A gap and we blitz the backer off the edge. The edge technique is simple. If the outside guy blocks down, he bends and spills to his overhang player. If he steps out to zone block me, I come underneath him. On the backside, my tackle goes from A to B, and my Mike comes from depth. Blade has been a great stunt for us. Torpedo is very similar to blade. The backer comes off the edge. He has an edge technique. We use an edge technique with the stud where we bring him right at the face of the guard. If the guard bends like it is a veer block, if he veer blocks, the end will come off his tail and bend. If he comes high like it's a zone block, he will come underneath in congruence with the backer. The tackle takes the trip to the B gap and the Mike blitzes the A. When we blitz, we always want to have our inside leg up. We want our pad level low. I tell my kids all the time, I can never get you free. When we blitz, I get you matchups. Meaning I'm putting you in a position where you have a downhill run to defeat a defender. You have to get underneath them and rip and make the play. If you come free, it's a gift. You send me a Twinkie, okay? Now, I think when we teach blitzing for our kids, it's really important. If you still play a lot of people who are under center, I'm going to give you a little tip today. If quarterbacks are under center, watch their film. They go left, they go right, their head comes down, and when the chin drops, it drops right before the snap. If I'm playing somebody who's under center, I teach my kids to go when the chin drops because they are crossing the line as the ball is moving, and they destroy things. When people are in the shotgun, it's not as easy. It's not as easy. But if they have a tell, you want to use it. So, once again, when we coach our inside linebackers, huge phases. Number one, alignment and stance. Cross pull to 31-91. You have to know how to blitz. You have to know how to play robber coverage. And you have to understand what your man concepts are into the boundary. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.